It's been a rough few weeks for Jose Mourinho's Spurs, and today's result against Middlesbrough won't help quiet the critics. 1-1 it finishes, and the key thing about this is that Mourinho put out his strongest possible 11.
Yeah, put out his strongest side, and the performance, listen, albeit they were better, the better of the two teams, I don't think by an awful distance. And you look at Middlesbrough and how they're going, and as much as Spurs have to come to Teesside, you expected better. And as much as Spurs had been limping all season long, you felt that there would be a bump after Mourinho took over from Pochettino. Maybe there was some kind of initial change, an initial uptick, but over recent weeks, it's not really. It was
a familiar
mattered.
feel, wasn't it, to the Spurs side, in that there wasn't that spark.
There wasn't. And okay, you're without Harry Kane, but you're playing lower league opposition.
Yes, yeah.
And for the thing for me is, again, given Mourinho's own record and successes in the game, you expected more from the Spurs team. And similarly, when you hear Jose Mourinho's post-game press conferences in that, well, you know, I can't fault the team with the performance and the effort, I just felt it sounded mundane. And if you're a Spurs fan, and listen, as Spurs fans, as far as I can gather, you fell into one or two camps. You thought that this was a brilliant appointment that will bring silverware back, or you were in another camp where you thought that Mourinho and his style of football totally went against the traditions of Spurs Football Club. This lends to the latter, in that nothing about it spoke about Spurs. It didn't provide the result. Okay, now you get to come back home and maybe finish your job off, and to credit Middlesbrough and Woodgate, maybe that will serve them well in terms of the payday. But I'm struggling to find a big positive to take from this, if you know, looking at it through Spurs glasses.
You missed out the best post-match comment.
Which was? Which
was Mourinho saying, this isn't an excuse, but the players thought the FA Cup ball was too light.
Yeah.
How brilliant is that?
That's an excuse.
And the thing you always tell me, Shaka, when all these years been working together, give the players an excuse and they'll take it. And the players, to Mourinho's supposed excuse, the players would have had the ball all week long. Right.
And would have.
It's not a surprise.
The ball itself is not a surprise. Listen, I've been there and I've played in those games where, and as much as you have played with the ball, it does feel a little bit awkward. But don't make that the excuse. Don't, you know.
He said it's not the excuse. Just thought he mentioned it. Just as an aside.
Well, it's a cheap non-excuse. That's the best way I could put it. I expected better from your team, expected better from Mourinho on the sidelines, expected better from Mourinho in the press conference.
Shaka, Hislop, thank you very much. Well, the light balls will return, of course, to North London, which will see the replay between this game between Spurs and Borough.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.